Flibbly flibbly, my name is Noodly, and we are back. I actually really like that. That was completely random, but I really actually quite like that. We're back on our world syndrome. Wait, no, fuck. Our world has ended. Shit, it's all gone shit. I've just dropped everything. Oh no. Anyway, so we're taking Asano back home. She's smashed out of her tree, as you should be after a party. Unless you don't drink alcohol, then you probably won't be. But anyway, I put Asano-san on my back, and the three of us leave the building. Right as Yuno-san starts to lead me to their place, we see Natsumi-san peeking at us from behind the corner. She's holding a bag that clearly contains ready-to-eat dinners. It's somewhat of a sad sight. A part of me thinks that it might be best to just ignore her, but Yuno-san is a tad too airheaded to consider that. Ah, it's Nat-chan. Sorry, the party is over. I see. That's good. My time wasting was worth it. She makes a complicated expression. It's a mix of relief and disappointment. The brat is already asleep, right? Then I can return to the base without worrying about anything. By the way, where are you three going? It's really hard to tell whether she cares about that or not. As you can see, Asano-san drank herself to sleep, so I'm carrying her to her place. He's coming to our home. I see. In this heat, though, that must be hard. Yeah, Reiji-kun is working hard. Carrying sis can't be easy. Honestly, Asano-san's tall, but she's also very slim and doesn't have breasts, so she's actually lighter than you'd expect. I decided against saying that out loud. If Asano-san somehow woke up and heard me, she'd strangle me from behind. In a rear naked choke. UFC my ass. Oh yeah, Natsumi-san. The fridge has tons of pie leftovers. Eat them if you want. I tried making some borscht. It's a Russian dish. Everyone liked it, and I'd love it if you tried it too. But I have some dinner from the store. She looks troubled. I give her a suggestion. I'll gladly eat whatever you have. In fact, I'm willing to buy it if you want. I don't want the party cooking to go to waste, so please. Alright. I guess I can help you out. I'll eat it while watching some sub-live or something. And so, Natsumi-san returns to the office building. If I didn't know her better, I'd even say that there's a spring in her step. Stepped? You sure of something, Reiji-kun? What do you mean? The party cooking will last for 2 or 3 days, but you exaggerated like that. You really wanted her to try the food, right? Yuno-san saw right through me. For a simple airhead, she sure is perceptive. Natsumi-san couldn't participate in the party because she didn't like group activities. But if she eats what we ate, then we'll have effectively shared some of the experience with her. Now, why would you think that? I just thought that store-bought dinner isn't all that good compared to the party food. I'm a bit bashful about her reading me so well, so I try to act like she's wrong. Anyway, let's hurry to our home. It's your home, even. We aren't married yet. Are we? Have I fallen asleep and forgotten that we got married? Are we married? I can't put her down if I'm exhausted, you know. Sorry, you're right, we should hurry. Let's go to our home. Home. Mother. Mother. But that's no San on my back. I follow after Yuno-san. That is quite a cute picture, to be fair. I quite like that. The art in this game is absolutely spot on, I have to say. Like, it is the best looking visual novel I think I personally have ever played. It just looks incredible when it goes to the CG. Hey, you sure you're okay? Isn't she heavy? Well, I'd be lying if I said she isn't, but she's not too heavy to carry. I see. It must be because you're a boy. This reminds me of that time when you ran with Nat-chan on your back. You're powerful, aren't you? I remember when I carried Natsumi-san away from Velos in the New World. Back then, I felt something pleasant on my back compared to that. It just feels like I'm carrying a board. The sensation is so rough that it actually hurts a bit. That's actually really disappointing. Asano-san, you're so unfortunate. I actually pity her. Reggie. She's talking bad stuff about me in her sleep. Just what kind of dream is she seeing? I'm jealous, she looks so happy. When I'm in a pinch, I'll ask you to carry me. I picture what that would be like. I'd walk around with Yuno-san's memory weapons, incomparable to Asano-san's, against my back. Oh, what a glorious situation. But I guess it's better if there aren't any pinches. I'm also underage, so I can't drink. Okay, I'm really glad that it said just drinking. I don't want to know if you're underage. Please don't do this to me. But then, in what kind of situation would you have to carry me? She's clearly putting more thought into this than she should. Well, it could happen in a piggyback ride competition, some sports event. A sports event? Maybe we should have a Judgment 7 sports day sometime in the autumn. That sounds like fun. It does, but I imagine getting Natsumi-san to participate would be a real challenge. I mean, she's a person who didn't participate in a welcome party. I can't imagine her going to a sports day. Really? I think she'd go if you invited her. I have no idea why she thinks that. It's decided. Let's have a sports day in autumn. We'll come to some park, bring lots of lunch, and do things like ball toss, giant ball carrying, tug of war, and goldfish ladling. I don't know what giant ball carrying is, but okay. The last one isn't a sports day event, and getting the things needed for the other three is really hard. Really? Then I guess we'll have to do hide and seek, tag, cops and robbers. Those aren't sports, they're just games. Though honestly, I can imagine people having a good time with those. Folk dance. Asano-san suddenly raises her voice. Well, she surprised me. Her sleep talking shocked me, sure, but I'm also surprised at her suggestion. Sure, folk dancing fits sports events, but such a cutesy thing. Very unlike her. Folk dancing sounds like fun. We split into boys and girls, it'd be kind of exciting. The boys beside me are Owari-san and Haruka-san, though. I imagine they make their hearts throb for other reasons. No, I want to dance with Reiji. Touch me and you'll get punched. No, that's sure well timed. Makes me doubt if she's actually asleep. Yeah, I'd imagine you'd step on my leg and get me hurt if we danced. So I'm fine not dancing with you. I'm so excited for a sports day. I hope we can do it. She hums joyously and keeps walking forward. It doesn't take long for us to arrive at their home. To get to their apartment, you walk out Kotatoi. I need to mute my Discord. I've just realised every time I do this, any form of recording, I should always mute my Discord because it always goes absolutely mad at certain points of the day. But I always forget to mute it. I don't know why. Walk westward until you pass the intersection of That's a lot of A's. Nishiasakusa? Block 3. I think I said that right. And entering an alley on the side. It's only a short distance away from the boundary that exists in the VR. It must have been pretty frustrating to be unable to return home when it's so close. It's a wooden 2-story building. I can't say much considering my own apartment isn't all that better, but this place looks quite old. Yuno-san invites me to a room on the second floor, where she gives me some hot coffee. Oh my god, there's so many pandas! Oh my god. Look at all the pandas. Is that a panda piggy? The panda fan next to the panda piggy. Oh my god. So adorable. The room is actually 2 adjoined rooms, but they're still very small. Yuno-san spreads out a futon in the room deeper inside, and I put Asano down on it. Thanks, Reiji-kun. You're tired, right? Come on, sit down. Urged by her, I sit on the floor cushion in the front room. It was a panda, probably. Yuno-san fans me for a bit. It's night, so it feels way colder than it did that time when she found me midday. When I think about it, this is quite the situation. I mean, I'm in Yuno-san's room and we're the only ones here. Of course, this is Asano-san's room too, and she's sleeping behind me. But I choose to ignore that. The moon is much better this way. Sorry, Asano-san. You're thirsty, right? Wait a bit, I'll get you something. Yuno-san stands up and goes to the kitchen. I thought she'd give me a barley tea or iced coffee or something, but I guess I forgot this is Yuno-san we're talking about. She proudly brings a shaved ice machine, just like the one in J7's office. She takes some ice from the fridge, puts it in, and starts spinning the handle. This doesn't fit the mood I imagined, but it's very like Yuno-san. It brings a smile to my face. While waiting for the shaved ice to finish, I casually look around the room. It's unexpectedly tidy. From what I saw of Asano-san's table, she's good at making messes but bad at cleaning them up. Like me, because you should see my fucking room right now that I use for recording, because my god, I've got literally... I have 2 of my programming books, I have my leadership book, I have 3 manga. This is in one part, this is on one of the many piles. 3 books of manga. I have, what's that one? I have the Battle Royale novel. I then on top of that have like 4 or 5 magazines. At this point it looks like it's going to fall over if I touch it. I then also have a massive book of Sudoku on top. I then have another 4 manga books. And I have another 4 magazines on there, and then like a little Rem statue on the top. So at any point that shit could fall over. But I can't clean up because I'm so lazy. Due to that, it's safe to assume Yuno-san's the one in charge of the chores. But even if you ignore the fact it's well maintained, there's not all that much stuff in it. I imagine they left most of the stuff at their parents' home and live here with just the bare necessities. Suddenly, a certain object catches my eye. One of the many pandas! There's a small altar on a shelf. It looks like Yuno-san made it herself, and there are 2 memorial tablets inside. Wait, memorial tablets? There was a photo too. It's displaying young Asano-san and Yuno-san, along with a man and a woman. As I become bewildered, Yuno-san brings me the completed shaved ice. Here you go. Oh, it's adorable. That is adorable. I love that. The large portion of shaved ice is covered in red and green syrup, a unique mix. It's my special blend, of course. Strawberry and melon in a ratio of 3:3. Keep this a secret. The ratio of 3-3 is the same as 1-1. I'd say that out loud, but I find myself unable to. Nina-san proudly likes presenting it this way, and I'm more concerned about something else. What's wrong? Looks like she knows I'm fidgeting. I'm not sure if I should ask her about the tablet, so I'll talk about something else instead. Panda goods. Go ask about the panda goods. Ever since entering the room, I was curious about all the pandas here. And it's not just calendars, floor cushion boxes, and other orthodox stuff like that. There's a panda pot, incense container, and a weird electric fan. Everything is full of love for pandas. Now that I think about it, Yuno-san's desk at the office was full of pandas too. I let my curiosity take over and just ask her. Yuno-san, there's a lot of panda goods here. Are you two collecting them? Not two, it's just me. Look, even this pouch is a panda. Oh yeah, it's not just the desk. She has a panda on her all the time. Oh, you really like pandas, don't you? Do you have a reason for liking them? Yeah, when I was little, our family went to the zoo and the pandas I saw there were so cute. I like their black and white colouring, but what I like the most about them is their movements. It's like there's people inside them. When I was little, Sis told me that I actually do have people inside them, and I believed that. My dream job was to be that person. What a cruel thing to say. Looks like Asano-san was saddening even in her youth. Of course, I don't believe that now. I stopped when I became a middle schooler. Wait, that's only a few years back. One children don't even believe in Santa, yet she believed that for so long. Airheads like her are hard to come by. Since then, I figured that if I can't become the person inside the panda, then I'll at least live with them. That's why I started buying panda goods. I look at all the merchandise she has, and one of them really stands out. What's that plush toy? It seems very old. That's a present Sis gave me when we were little. Oh, a present from Asano-san? I can't really say that out loud, but it doesn't look all that good. Yeah, back then she and I went to town together. I saw a really cute panda plush and I really wanted it, but we didn't have enough money for it. We couldn't buy it and I cried a lot. Then when we returned back home, she took a polar bear plushie, used the polar marker to colour its eyes and make it into a panda and gave it to me. That's quite cute, I really like that. The polar bear was so important to her too. She got it from Mum and Dad. Asano-san, she's usually violent, unfortunate and saddening, but it looks like she can be considerate and gentle too. Hearing of such a nice moment in life warms my heart. When you look at it closely, you can see that she made mistakes here and there. But still, I was really happy with it, and it's my greatest treasure. Looks like Asano-san's saddening side never went away. I see. So that panda represents an important memory you share with Asano-san. Yep, we were already at our new home back then, and I felt very weak, so I wasn't really happy with this. New home? Her mention of her parents got me curious, but I couldn't bring myself to ask about them. I never heard them say anything about their family, and it doesn't look like they live with their parents here in this place. The memorial tablets on the shelf probably mean exactly what I think they do. Yuno-san realizes that I'm looking at the altar. Oh, that's our mum and dad. They died a long time ago. It was a car accident. I was still a second year in elementary school. The heaviness of the subject makes me fall silent. It was very hard after that. We were taken to a new home owned by some relatives. It wasn't a very nice place. And when Sis graduated high school, she quickly found a job and moved, taking me with her. We've been together ever since. I see. I didn't know. Sorry. Huh? Why are you apologizing? She looked genuinely confused. I'm apologizing for my own insolent thoughts at the prospect of coming here to her place. Not like I can say that to her. No real reason. I don't give her a proper answer, but she doesn't fret the little things, so she just forgets my inappropriate apology. Sis is really amazing. She had no connections or academics, but she got a job at her first try. So she went straight to J7, huh? Oh no, the first company she ever entered wasn't J7. I forgot its name, but it was a company that made music. But there was a really lewd boss who tried to sexually harass her. That man must have had a death wish. So she quit? Reijiko, my sis isn't weak enough to take something like that for granted. Yuno-san suddenly looks proud for some reason. She beat him up with a synthesizer. Though, that got her fired. She deserved it, to be fair. It sounds like he deserved it. Retaliation seems like a very Asano-san thing to do in that situation. Honestly, it all makes sense now. Though the fact that she used a synthesizer are a bit problematic. There's one here too, and it looks both tough and heavy. It's only natural to get fired after using that as a weapon. Anyway, when Asano-san is seriously mad, she starts swinging around a synthesizer. And I'll keep that in mind if I want to keep working in J7. After getting fired, to let us get by, she picked up a part-time job and started doing street performances near Asakusa Station. It couldn't have been just instrumental, right? Did he actually sang? Did he actually sang? That was a lot of bad grammar. Yep, she sang. Yuno-san nods. Asano-san still isn't aware of it, but she's tragically tone deaf. Her singing isn't just bad, it actually has the power to irritate people. Singing like that for a street performance must have gone to some severe criticism. By that, I mean a barrage of booing. She got lots of money, people left change for her. Are you serious? Yep, some of you said your singing is wasted here, you should go somewhere else. Siri, shut the fuck up, I'm not talking to you. Isn't that basically a nice way of saying you're a pain to my ears, go somewhere else? Yuno-san didn't say if that's the case or not. Well, I'll let her keep a happy misunderstanding. There's no need to ruin it. But she didn't go anywhere else, all because the person she likes used the station. Eh? Really? I lean forward out of curiosity. I'm genuinely interested in Asano-san's love story. It probably hasn't a standing end, but I still want to hear about it. What kind of man was he? He wasn't exactly a man. Eh? Not a man? What does that mean? I'm half panicking. Wait, you tell me she likes girls? Oh no, you got it wrong. This is straight. She just likes... What the fuck? She just likes little boys. That's really fucking weird. There's nothing normal about that. She started to like one of the boys who used the station, and she always sang original songs whenever he passed by. This is not fucking creepy in any way, shape or form, but it's really fucking creepy. That boy always ran into the station like he was running away from something. He was probably embarrassed. I'm not surprised. I would also be embarrassed. What the fuck? There's no like there. He was definitely running away. Eventually he stopped showing up. How sad. I'm willing to switch stations. But sis is very strong and didn't break. She started singing about her lost love with even more enthusiasm than before. Sometime later, Sakai-san passed by and invited us to work at Judgment 7. Well, I now know how Asano-san joined the company, but I'm left with an important question. Why did Iwari-san invite Asano-san, a street singer whose singing could be considered a lethal weapon, to Judgment 7? Knowing him, the reason probably wasn't that significant. Maybe he just needed a sound director, or maybe he liked the non-vocal parts of the songs. Anyway, this was a good peek at the side of Asano-san and Yuno-san that I didn't know about. Asano-san is tough, violent, tone-deaf, likes little boys, and is generally a really unfortunate soul. I know that little bit in there is so creepy to me. However, she's a good elder sister who works hard to protect and support Yuno-san. Fucking hell. And I also came to understand that Yuno-san deeply respects her. To this girl, Asano-san isn't just a sister, but a highly reliable guardian. She's a really good sister, I'm so proud of her. She looks at Asano-san's drunk, sleeping face with nothing but respect. I'm sure Asano-san is really proud of you too, and you're a really good girl who's loved by everyone. I'm just being honest, but the content of my words makes me feel embarrassed, like I just confessed to her or something. Yuno-san? I felt like she just turned gloomy for a second. Rage-kun, your shaved ice is melting, you should hurry up and eat it. Ah, sorry, yeah, I should. Oh man, you know what, I'll add some more syrup. With this, the ratio is 4-4. She adds the syrup, making it perhaps too sweet. I eat it regardless as we chat about various things. Yuno-san primarily talks about Asano-san's heroics, which honestly sound like more unfortunate events to me. We also talk about NWE, our new game in Tatiana. All this chatting makes me sleepy, or maybe I just ate too much at the party. Crap, I can't sleep here, I've got to go to the office at least. I try to convince myself, but alas, I'm powerless against the Sandman. He fell asleep. Good work today, Rage-kun, thanks. Just so you know, I'm not the good girl you think I am. I wonder if you'd hate me if you knew the real me. I vaguely hear Yuno-san say something, but I can't tell if it's real or not. What the fuck? Is she a murderer or something? I'm going to end the episode here though. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a like in the section below. And if you want to see more of this, then do subscribe to the channel as I try to upload every day. But thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. I'm assuming I fell asleep next to Asano-san, hence the scream. Toodly pip, my good chums.